Fellow degens, good afternoon. I hope you are all doing very decently on this Thursday evening, wherever you are. So if you'll notice a little different intro, and that's because we have departed temporarily from the GameStop Power Packs. And yes, I have been sponsored by chance.live. And they have been gracious enough to try to partner with me for this live stream today. I don't know why it's showing the screen. One second, guys. And so we are going to try out a new service. We're going to try out a new service. I think there is some potential with this. I'm mostly interested in that that it will be able to transfer these packs directly into your account. That's what I'm most interested in, mostly from like a logistical point. There's other services. Yeah, apparently there's other ways to degen into some Pokemon. A couple bullet points before we get into the proper degeneracy. I am sick, guys, so if I seem a little bit low energy or subdued, I guess that's the reason. This is like the second time I've been sick in 2 months. There's something about these card shows, man. They're just magnets for just disease, just plague-ridden card shows. I taken steps. I bring hand sanitizer. I try not to shake as many hands, mostly just fist bumps, but I am sick again. So if I do seem a little quieter and not my usual effervescent self, it's because I am a little bit under the weather, guys. Not as bad as last time, though. Also, I kind of wanted to show that I've started doing this in the last stream, but I wanted to show some of the pickups I've made since the last stream. Not sure if any of you guys actually care. But yeah, I got this guy. I'm in like my Japanese vintage era. Love this vintage Japanese stuff, mostly because I can't really afford the English versions of these cards. But I think with these vintage cards, the Japanese lettering just looks really, really cool. So picked up this Typhlosion from Neo in Japanese, and also this Latios Hollow from Dragon. This card is gorgeous. I cracked this out of like a PSA 6 and I completely forgot about it. I was going over like a stack of bulk and then found this like unprotected, naked, like shivering. And I don't know why I didn't sleeve this up, but this card is absolutely stunning. The holo pattern. There are two swirls on this bad guy. There's one like a bit of a bubble swirl here and a little bit of a fart swirl here. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this card. I might send it to tag since this is going to be like a PC card. But yeah, stunning card. So those are my two pickups for the week. I'm not sure if you guys actually care. You guys probably just care about the degeneracy. Let me catch up on some comments. It has a name, Conflu. Yeah, I did some research. Biva Nova seems like it's actually a thing, and yep, I'm definitely getting it these days. Hey TDB, thank you so much. Fiend for Pokemon, welcome, man. Yes, Duke, gorgeous card. Yeah, this one I'm probably just gonna keep in my PC instead of trying to sell it at any card shows. But on that note, I am going to be vending this weekend. I hopefully am well enough by then. This hasn't been like a crazy illness, just mostly just like sniffles and yeah, mostly just sniffles. But I am vending tomorrow at SoCal CardCon in Monterey Park. And then the premier card show in Garden Grove or something on Saturday. But yeah, if you guys want to come say hi, try to cook me on some cards, or maybe let me cook you on some cards, then definitely stop by and say hello. Okay, I think that's it. So, oh, another huge announcement, guys. Huge announcement. One of our best degens. I'm sure you guys have heard his name before if you've partaken in these streams at any time in the past. But Alpaca Guy, one of our finest degens, he has offered to buy a lunar pack in our next gold winner take all tournament that we're still trying to fill up. So the deal is that if I pull a lunar pack over the stated odds, like if we pull like a $5,000 lunar pack, he wants to split the profit amongst everyone who was part of the stream. So if he pulls like a $5,000 lunar pack, then we'll split 2,500 between all of the people who joined in on the winner take all, unless it's a Gengar. So a little bit more of incentive to join that stream. Thanks, Alpaca Guy, wherever you are. I'm not sure if you're watching, but should be fun. So we're gonna try to get that stream going someday, and then at the end we're gonna pull a lunar pack, and yeah, should be fun. Jelly Bean, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be masked up. I'll be masked up for sure. We got DEGEN camaraderie for GTA 6. Yeah, so if you want to join in that live stream, it's papertigertrainingcompany.com. It's the gold winner take all. That's gonna be crazy. We've done silver winner take alls. We've never done golds. But yeah, I've been sick for like 2 months straight. Sorry to hear that, Megalomaniac. Yeah, this flu season has been rather annoying for me. Okay, so I think we're good to go, guys. Let me play the intro. I'm not going to forget to play the intro. Let me play the intro, and let's introduce you guys to our teams and our combatants for tonight. Okay, so obviously a new theme for these types of streams. They seem, or this chance.live seems to have sort of like a cosmic theme to it. So I decided to lean hard into that as opposed to, you know, our usual DEGEN games theming. But anyways, I think we're good to go. I guess let me explain the format a little bit. So we have 6 teams going tonight. We have Bisaflor Brigade. Actually, let me set this up. So we have 6 teams tonight. We have Bisaflor Brigade, Rapidash Riders, Gengars, Gooners, Human Centiskorch, Glurak Gang, and Floral Loco. So 4 teams. We're gonna pull packs for all 6 teams, and the highest cumulative total, 4 highest cumulative totals, will move on to the second round. So 4 out of 6 teams will make their money back because they're gonna be guaranteed 2 packs. 2 teams are not going to move on to the second round, and thus they will be only getting 1 pack. But due to chance.live's generosity, we will be raffling off 1 pack each to each team. 1 pack to each team, sort of as like a, you know, consolation prize. But anyways, these are the 6 teams going up tonight. We have Bisaflor Brigade, Rapidash Riders, Gengar, Gooners, Human Centiskorch, Glurak Gang, and yours truly, my team, for Loco. I'm going to randomize now. Good luck, everyone. All right, starting off with Gengar's Gooners. Gengar's Gooners are going first, followed by Rapidash Riders, Human Centiskorch, captained by my lovely cousin, idiot cousin, then followed by Bisaflor Brigade, captained by the legend himself, Skrilla, and then Floral Loco, my team, and then finishing it off in the first round is Glurak Gang, making a reappearance, and of course captained by another legend, the real Just Dance. So we've got a lot of familiar names coming up in this tournament. Glad to see a lot of folks coming back, even though we're not doing GameStop Power Packs. So huge thank you to everyone who has joined this tournament. We don't really know what we're going to get into, guys. I haven't really tested this service either. But we will be testing their average. I have the green average up here, blue average right here. So I, along with you, will be sort of like test dummies for the service, see if their averages are decent and see if this is a service worth engaging with. But anyways, should be fun no matter what. Minty with the $5 donation. Thank you so much as always. But yeah, cheers everyone. I think we're good to go. I have a good feeling about this, guys. I have a good feeling. Hopefully, there's someone over in chance.live pulling the levers for us to pull a chase tonight. Okay, I think we're good to go, guys. Oh, shoot. Need to set up the bracket. Actually, the bracket doesn't really factor in until the second round, but I'll just have this up and ready. Let me turn on the music. And I think we're good to go. Excited. This is the first time that I've been opening these packs. A little bit different from GameStop Power Packs. We're going to start off with the greens. Let me make sure that looks good. Okay, everything looks good. So Gengar's Gooners, Alpaca Guy going off first for Gengar's Gooners with the green pack. And you're able to see the chases here. And the odds are a little bit different from GameStop. There is a bit of a higher ceiling. So 4,500 GameStop, it would be... I think the GameStop ceiling is like 600 on the silver packs. 800. I think the GameStop ceiling is 800 for the silver pack. So definitely a much higher ceiling with chance.live, but it does seem like it might be a little bit of more of a floor. So I think something like this probably only the purest of degens need partake in. But if we want to take a look at the chases list, let me make sure that I'm able to see it. Okay, let me move the window just a tad bit over. So these are the chases. So the top chase is this XY Gyarados in a 10. Awesome card. I'm sure we can all agree. Team Rocket's Mewtwo from Destiny Rivals. And I'm sure these comps are up to date. Let me double check. Because 1,300 seems a little low for Team Rocket's Mewtwo. Not about there. Maybe slightly low. That seems about there. But anyways, we got a lot of other bangers in here. We've got the Vaporeon. I know this is a little low. This is going for like 1,200 lately because I have one. So I think in general, what I heard from Go to Pools, who actually started this service, is that they are a little bit behind on their comps. So, and because of this wild market, everything is going up and up. They might be undervalued, so which of course is in our favor. But anyways, gonna stop freaking talking and we are gonna start pulling. Here is the first pull here for Gengar's Gooners and Alpaca Guy, starting with the green pack. Hold pack to open. All right, here we go, guys. Do I have to click? It is a pretty sick animation, I will give them that. But are we gonna see a sick card? Pikachu promo. Okay, so starting it off with maybe not a floor, but I mean definitely not what we want to see out of our first pack, but not a floor, guys, not a floor. Okay, so Pikachu promo, Japanese. Yeah, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to like this UI. I've been doing the GameStop stuff for like however many months. Not used to this. But it does look like they offer 85% as a buyback, which is 1% better than GameStop. These are the $50 packs, indeed, Megalomaniacs. So not like a complete floor, but definitely not what the Gengar's Gooners want to see in our inaugural tournament using these chance.live packs. So I'm gonna keep these all in the vault. So once this tournament is over, I will send these directly to your guys' accounts. So make sure to create an account, ideally using my referral link in the Discord, and also I think in the description of this video, and then send me your account name, and then I'll make sure to get these over to you. But anyways, second green pack coming up. This is for Medium J Sizz. And I think what happens is that I think if we hit something good, we'll see purple or some other color besides blue. So we're still blue. So I think we're gonna see perhaps another floor. Mega Manectric. So does look like we have gotten our first absolute flooring out of the way. Unfortunately, it does seem to have happened under the Gooners' watch. Specifically, Medium J Sizz with his Mega Manectric in a PSA 9. The flashes are in 3. Okay, wait. It's a normal pool. It will flash blue 3 times. A purple, it will flash blue, then purple. And then a rainbow, it will flash blue, purple. Okay. Good to know, guys. Good to know. Yeah, I mean, from my limited interactions with Go to Pools, he seems like a pretty stand-up guy. So let's try to avoid personal attacks, guys. Yes, these... Yeah, I already said that. Anyways, Gengar's Gooners with the last green pack? Last green pack. Here we go. For Crage 2029, they are desperately hoping to hit something over the stated average because, as need I remind you guys, top 4 totals will move on to the second round. Top 4 totals. So we're looking for some color here. We're looking for some color. No, it does look like still blue, but we still have the potential to hit like a $60 card-ish, maybe. And we have been floored thrice, guys. Gengar's Gooners have unfortunately been floored thrice with this Gardevoir from Steam Sheets. Sadly, only in a PSA 8. So not off to the hottest of starts is the Gooners, sadly. But fortunes could change. We have fortunes could change because up next we have a $250 card. And if you guys have witnessed like previous streams in this format, it really doesn't matter what like the lower end cards do. All that really matters is what the higher end pack does, and we are about to pull one right now. So also very excited to see what these $250 packs have in store for us. This definitely is going to be make or break for the Gooners. If they floor with this, then I think it's safe to say that they are going to be one of the first round exits, guys. All right, good luck, Matrix 2844. All of the Gooners' hopes are pinned onto you, sir. Oh, actually, let's check out the chases. So, obvious heat throughout. If you guys wanted to get a poncho, this might be the best way to get one. But, lovely, lovely Mew, Japanese Mew, lovely, lovely Umbreon. This card is doing ridiculous numbers right now. I have this stickered at a crazy like 4.3 right now in my case. We got Delta Species Espeon. Yeah, just heat, massive heat throughout, guys. Would not say no to any of these cards. Okay. All right, so are you guys on the edge of your seats yet? I'm sure Gengar's Gooners are, because Matrix 284, we are pulling you the first blue pack of the night, and you are going to need to hit one exceedingly hard for your team to have any hope of making it into the second round. Pulling right now. Waco238 with the subscription. Thank you so much, man. Looks like some more blue. Not a floor, though. Please, not a floor. I am so sorry, Matrix2844, but you have pulled the cool Porygon PSA 9 worth $150, and that is, while not a complete floor, which I believe is 124, it is pretty dang close. So Gengar's Gooners not off to the best start. Looks like our average is sitting at 31 out of 50 for the greens, and Matrix has set the average for the blue packs at 155 out of 250. So Gengar's Gooners not looking too good for you, but I'm sure every other team is kind of doing little dances here in anticipation. Yeah. So I think we can safely say that there is no shenanigans or some back-end engineers at chance.live trying to hook us up over here. Because much like all of our GameStop Power Pack streams, we have started off with consecutive floorings here. Okay, but next team up, we have Rapidash Riders. So we're going to go with another set of greens. First up, DLL Stortion, who has sort of been like the biggest fan of these chance.live packs. So maybe that sort of loyalty is about to be rewarded with a decent pack here. Cheers. Good luck, man. Get to see some color. That's cute. That's cute, but definitely still, we're sort of languishing near the floor, guys. Near the floor. And yeah. Wait, tag team. Buff. Yes, not the most inspiring of cards, but I'm sure Gengar's Gooners is glad that you have pulled one because they need 2 teams to floor even harder than how they have floored for them to have any hope here. Yeah, it's looking dire, guys. It's looking dire. If anyone from chance.live wants to make some very swift changes on the back end, definitely let me know, and I'll pause the stream. Oh yeah, I should be doing some comping, just making sure, but yeah, maybe from now on. Next up for the riders, we have Knight0605. We're going to need to see some heat here. I think the masses viewing this stream are definitely unsettled right now. Just waiting to see some actual nice cards here. And there we go. As if on cue, we see a purple color here. So Knight0605 is going to pull something decent. I am waiting with bated breath to see what it is. A $67 card here. Okay, so I was expecting actually something a lot bigger, but I'm sure we're not gonna complain though. With the way this stream has been going, I'm sure Knight0605 is absolutely ecstatic that we have pulled this card here. So yeah, 2 cards in, 98. So even with this sort of purple card, Rapidash Rider is sort of averaging out at 98 between 2 $50 packs. But yeah, unfortunately, does look like this is on the lower end of the purple tier, because the purple tier goes from 60 to 200, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 60 to 200. So unfortunately, you did hit a purple, but it kind of was not the most awe-inspiring purple, sadly. Technically purple 4, yeah, indeed. All right, last green for the Rapidash Riders, who are already doing much better than Gengar's Gooners. But next up, we have Cowboy CC, and who's going to be followed by his wife, Little Dino. Usually, I put them in separate teams because they're very competitive and they like to. I have a feeling they this is how they decide house chores, whoever beats who in these tournaments. But anyways, I decided to put them on this team. Let's see if I made the right choice for them. I know, Cowboy. Next tournament, I'll make sure to do that. No purples. No purples. It's a 10. At the very least, it's a 10, but sadly, it is a Japanese 10 worth 36. Boldor from... What is this? Black Bolt? Maybe? Not sure. Not sure how much of a fan you are of Boulder, Cowboy CC, but at the very least, it's a 10. California. Okay. That's a whole that might be worth changing out a Floral loco. Blue 4 is 125. The boulder feels conflicted. Wait, where's that from? That's from Avatar. Right? That's from Avatar. Okay, Little Dino. Little Dino, we're gonna, if there's anyone to get us out of this the constant floorage and this rut that we seem to find ourselves in, it's going to be Little Dino. Legendary. I don't think Little Dino has floored. Little Dino has maybe floored once out of like 5 tournaments. So definitely, if anyone's going to pull some heat here, it would be Little Dino. Are we going to see a Poncho? We might, guys. We might. All right, here we go. Second blue pack of the night. Let's see some color here. Let's see not just purple. Let's see that mythical rainbow that I've only heard of, but never with purple. Of course, I'm not surprised that Little Dino has pulled what is the equivalent of lasers in GameStop. She's pulled the triumphant, the The Prime Mew in a PSA 8 worth 300. I actually thought this was going to be worth a lot more. I didn't see the grade, but I'm sure Little Dino, wherever you are not complaining because it's a freaking Prime. It is a freaking Prime here. And Cowboy CC, I think it's safe to say that you are doing all of the house chores tonight because Little Dino has picked you up, put you in her backpack, and has carried you most likely to the second round of this tournament with this lovely, lovely Prime Mew in a PSA 8. Let's double check the comps here. I'm stealing her card. Go to pools. I think you made a boo-boo here, bro. Last sale, PSA 8 Prime Mew, $1,000. That it did seem very low. It did seem very low, guys. No takesies backsies. Go to pools. I don't know if you're still here, but this is all captured in 4K. Okay, dude, this might be this is kind of the biggest set we've ever had. In like all of the DEGEN games, like yeah, but the thing is, the Pokemon market these days, especially with like mid-era stuff like this, so volatile. It'll go up, it'll double in a matter of a week. So this one, like we could also check current listings. Oh shoot, let me. Whatever. Prime Mew PSA 8. Yeah, so guys, there is a current auction. 3 days left at $765. So there's no way that this is a $300 card for sure. This is a massive, massive W. Massive, massive W. And I think, thank God, it couldn't have happened at a better time because I feel like I was losing the audience here. But this is actually, like, unironically one of the biggest hits that we've ever had. And couldn't have gone to a better person. Little Dino and Cowboy CC. Humongous card, dude. This isn't mid. I mean, Cowboy CC, if you or Little Dino don't want it, I will definitely take it off your hands at this market price. Yeah, this is probably gonna, I mean, with 3 days left at 765, this might eclipse 1,000. This might go all the way up to like 11 or 12. Because primes are really hot these days. And like literally no better advertisement for this service than what we have just done here, Golden Pools. Anyways, moving on somehow, but it doesn't matter because we're not going to add that to the total here. Their total is going to be 434, even though it should be more in the range of 1,100. All right, next up we have Team Human Centiskorch. All they have to beat is 434 to be guaranteed into the second round, but most likely they just need to get into like the 3 to mid 300s range. But that was fun. That was fun. I mean, not only is it like, I don't know how you guys feel about primes with this whole like zoomed in view, but I think primes are pretty cool. And need to remind you guys, this is not a DEGEN stream. This is an art appreciation stream, and let's take a moment to appreciate this art for a few seconds more before we move on to Team Human Centiskorch. Everyone at Chance checking for prices tomorrow. Yeah, guys. You guys got to get in while the getting's good. Okay, back to the greens. Okay. NKM. Yeah, I think the blue packs were definitely the play here, guys. Maybe not the green packs, definitely the blue packs. I mean, I do appreciate that there is $250 range. I feel like the Games of Power packs, the gulf between 100 and 500 is a little too wide. 250 is a pretty nice little sweet spot. Okay. NKM for human centiskorch. NKM also legendary, although hasn't been part of the streams lately, but he is certified Lord of Degens, winning a Degen games all by himself. Here is his green pack. But where do we go from there? We just pulled a potential $1,200 prime Mew here. Where do we go from here, guys? Hey, Rowing Sensei. From the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, Probo Pass, PSA 10. Do I need to check the comps on this? 38. Okay, this is it is going to trip me up that there are decimal points here. Imagine this 84 cents is enough to break a tie. But yes, NKM, you have pulled the PSA 10 Promo Pass Japanese with 38.84. Next up, we have Sammy Feu, second mana for human centiskorch. Yeah, just apply an ointment, Roy Sensei. Some more blue here. $50. So even though we didn't get the best of colors, we do seem to have pulled something at the average. The Mega Scrafty in the PSA 10. So already looking pretty good for human centiskorch. They are very likely going to, at the very least, pass up the gooners. Stevie B, next up for human centiskorch. Good. If you can get Roaring Sensei on, that is quite the achievement. All right, here we go. Stevie B, your green pack for human centiskorch. Yes, Roaring Sensei, very, very loyal. And the stream is getting hot, guys. And the stream, I think Goated Pulls has cracked that whip over at chance.live HQ, because we're pulling non-stop heat here with an $80. I guess the Mega Dream hits keep on coming. $80 Mega Lucario, Japanese in the PSA 10. So yeah, not looking good for the Gooners. I think they're automatically going to score less than human centiskorch, even if Idiot Cousin floors here, which of course, if you know anything about Idiot Cousin, is definitely within the realm of possibility. Okay, next blue up, and I'm excited. I'm gonna be so perfectly honest with you. The greens are slightly sort of humdrum. The blues, though, vastly more entertaining. All right, third blue up for my cousin. Aptly named Idiot Cousin. Lovingly named Idiot Cousin, I might say. No color. It's going to be a regular old blue pack, but hopefully something close to 250 at least, or something wildly comped. Sword and Shield is going up, though. Sword and Shield is going up, so let's definitely double check these comps. Calyrex, Chilling Reign, PSA 10. I mean, it is quite a nice card. Right, guys? Calyrex, 205. No, it does seem to be appropriately priced. Idiot Cousin, I am sorry. I apologize. You have been floored. But if it's any consolation, even with this flooring, you do stand a pretty decent chance of getting into the second round, unless the three remaining teams have anything to say about this. Those teams being Bisaflor Brigade, my team, Floral Loco, soon to be named California, and Glurak gang. But first up for the brigade, we have Slingshot. And I'm going to take a moment to refresh my drink over here. I don't know. What do you guys think so far? I mean, it's always, you know, variety is like the spice of life. It's always nice to try out different services. I will always be eternally grateful to GameStop. Because the power packs have, of course, been amazing for my channel. But it's always nice to try new things, right, guys? Anyways. Yes, Indeterminate Brown, the real just then. Cheers to you all. And here we go for Bisaflor Brigade, Slingshot up first. I think the shipping is 7. I don't know, go to pools if you want to weigh in. No heat, unfortunately, but pretty dope card. Okay, so definitely not complaining. You pulled pretty much the best card that you could have hoped for with the lowest tier. A $60 Mega Lucario in a 7. Definitely a very, very cool card. And what I have heard, guys, that people have been getting their cards shipped, and apparently they come with just free packs of Ascended Heroes, guys. So all you need to do is pull the Trikachu, and you have whatever you pulled, plus a $1,400 card. I actually like the animation. I mean, I will probably get sick of it eventually, but I think it's pretty clean. Yes, they do ship internationally. OC is special. All right, next up for the brigade, we have Idod. Hey, Zenpai TCG. Very much appreciated, Racer M. Maybe another 60. Frost. Okay, so Bisaflor Brigade kind of hitting it out of the park with the greens here. $50 green. Did not expect this to be a $50 card, but a Frostlass, a full art in a 10. And Bisaflor Brigade off to a very, very decent start, probably much to the chagrin of the Gooners. But next up, we have DLL Storshed, who bought in twice, and I floored him with the first pack. Hopefully I won't do the same with his second. Frostlass Enjoyers in the chat. Yeah, DLL Storshed. I like to take my time when I'm getting floored. Sadly, another blue. Sadly, another blue is in your near future DLL Storshed. XY, Charizard, regular EX in a PSA 8. We're 35. So, a little bit better than your last card, which was a $31 card. Sorry, yeah, scrolling down. Floor was used up on the first teams. Yeah, sorry. The Gooners, your sacrifice, very much appreciated by mostly Little Dino. Okay, back to the blues, guys. And who is up next? But the legend himself, Skrilla, is wading into battle in these new lands. Let's see if he's able to bring the same sort of battlefield prowess that he's able to do in the GameStop Power Packs in this new battlefield of chance.live. Good luck, Skrilla. Rainbow, maybe? Rainbow? Purple. So what are we going to see here? What majesty are we about to witness? It's a 10. Okay, let's count this. Let's count this. There are a lot of Altaria fans, I think. Although I don't think this type of era of cards is seeing like a huge appreciation, but I'm sure, Skrilla, you aren't complaining because you have pulled a $300-ish card with your first pack, and because of that, you're very likely going to pull another. Yeah, pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, yes, you are going to get into the second round, Skrilla. I got Altaria. Cool card, for sure. Definitely decent value here. At the very least, you haven't floored. Oh, the purple means you hit like the higher tier, Skrilla. So it's a good thing. All right, so let's take a beat and see where we are here. So the two worst teams are the Gooners and Human Centiskorch. So the number to beat is 298.84. So I'm up next. Floral Loco is up next. My team is up next. So to guarantee a spot in the second round, need to hit a cumulative amount of 299. It's doable. Definitely doable. Skrilla on my team, we can't lose. Yeah, I need to tax you guys for allowing you to be on Skrilla's team. Yeah, so Skrilla, this is the purples are basically the lasers in GameStop power packs, and then if it goes to rainbow, it means it's basically the fingers. Hit a Korean card on power packs. Was it the Metamong? That's like the only Korean card that I've seen, but the Metamong is a very good card to hit. Floral Loco, is it known for clutching? I don't know. I feel like these days we're the anti-clutch, but we'll see. We'll see, guys. I mean, we've pulled 3 lasers so far, which I think is actually pretty decent. Pretty decent. Pulled Mega Gengar and Pink Pika from Ascended this week. Okay. Why are you telling us this, Big Pack? Why are you telling us this right now? First up, Crawfather for Floral Loco. But congratulations, Big Pack. An ungodly amount. Street Classic, an ungodly amount. Yeah, I got wrecked by them, Chewbacca King. I got wrecked. Do not try the physical power backs, guys. They are 35. I guess not bad. Kind of a cool card. Sadly in a 7. But is this going to do it for us while we're struggling to move on to the next round? Because Human Centiskorch started off pretty hot. And I think we're going to need to see some of that same proficiency here. Yeah, I mean, if I could get into front row, I would probably travel for that, Zoom. I'm still, like, refreshing the front row Instagram daily, trying to get into the Pasadena one. Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen Korean cards, Sour Candy. That's weird. Or that's also troubling. I mean, at least it was a special art rare. Yeah, I got a table at Card Party and was super looking forward to it, but they canceled it on me. Oh, thank you, Sour Candy. Okay, anyways, moving on. QD Sense. Here is the second green for Floral Loco, so a little bit of ground to make up here. If you guys want to see PP Tiger and Floral Loco in the second round. A Florage. We have been forward here. A Shinotic Japanese PSA 10 alpaca guy? This seems like you just subscribe to be a member. I'm not really sure. I don't even remember when I started the memberships, but thank you, Alpaca Guy. You are an absolute legend, my friend. Yeah, I expected that. All right, Cutie sets. You and I, we both have to root for whoever's coming next, and that is Lechonkers. So Lechonkers, we need to see a massive, massive chase level card if we have any hope of making it to the second round. We have started off maybe like one of the worst teams so far. Like slightly better than the Gooners. But yeah, Lechonkers gonna have to hit a massive, massive card here. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Oh, okay, $50. Wait. Another Platinum Arceus, a different one though, and slightly different in value because we have pulled a $50 one. So Lechonkers, I salute you. You have done your job admirably here. Platinum Arceus. There are 3. Okay. So yes, it does look like it is going to come down to PP Tiger and his blue pack. So what's going to need to happen? He needs to pull, or I need to pull a blue card worth like 100. So my total right now is 110, and I need to beat human centiskorch. So I need to pull a card worth like 190 and above, guys. 190 and above. 4 for Tiger, Dragon Force. How dare you? How dare you? I thought we were friends. Okay. Definitely going to take a sip out of this cup here before I pull this card. Because regardless of the outcome, I'm going to need a little bit. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see some color. I will settle for purple. Don't need a rainbow. I will settle for purple. Oh no, it's not. We're cooked, guys. We are cooked, dude. $170 Flamingo from Maui. And I would like to apologize to the rest of Team Floral Loco, but it does look like we are officially cooked. I mean, we at least did better than the Gooners, so our only hope is that the Glurak gang completely floors out. Completely floors out. Didn't even know this card existed, to be honest. And I kind of wish I lived in a world where I still didn't believe it. Gonna comp this. Flamigo, PSA 10. Let's see if I'm able to recoup any of my money back. 227. Appropriately comped. Okay, Glurak gang up next. I love every single member of you guys, Glurak gang. We have what's his name? King Caden, J-Pole, Filthy Wax, The Real Just Stan. You are all very special people in my heart, in my eyes, but I do hope that every single one of you completely floor out. No, so the gold packs here, Nicholas, are $250 packs. So while not a complete floor, it definitely feels like I got floored. At least PPT's luck is consistent. Hey, I had a brief 3-4 week span where I was not unlucky. Okay, I can at least claim that. All right, here we go. King Caden with the first green for Glurak gang. Last team up in the first round. They are going to have to beat 280 points. I think I am, Megan. I think they're gonna hit a purple here. Okay. Even when they floor, they floor quite well. $60. Mega Halucha Japanese. And yeah, not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Next up, J-Pole. A floor. A chime. Guys, how do you pronounce this? Is it chimecho or is it chimicho? Or, I mean, I got pretty dragged for my pronunciation of Clobopus. I still stand by Clobopus being the better pronunciation. But how do you pronounce it? Is it chimicho? Chime echo. Chime. Oh God. Okay. Next up, Filthy Waxy. I still think Clobopus is the best way to pronounce it, guys. And you cannot convince me otherwise. New site, same outcome. Well, I'm so sorry, bro. You and me, brother. This is a $50 card. Okay, $50 card for Filthy Waxy. We got the Chandelier from Legendary Treasures and a PSA 7. Okay, so 135 points so far, with a floor of 125. So the real Just Stand has to absolutely floor here. If he doesn't floor here, then he is going to waltz right into the second round. And who are we talking about here, guys? We are not talking about some bum off the streets. We're talking about the real Just Stand, one of the most veteran of veteran degens here, and one of the most legendary warriors to ever grace the battlefields of these degen games / degen wars. I think we are screwed here. I think there is no chance in hell that the real Just Stand floors here, but let's see. Let us see. Rowan Sensei with the £5 donation. Allow me to be cheeky whilst also supporting you, my friend, and hit you with a little power to the players from your favorite GameStop sim. Thank you so much, man. Dan about to drop a nuke. Yeah, I mean, was there any more expected outcome than this? Real Just Stand about to ruin my hopes and dreams with this single solitary pull here. No color, no purple. Obviously clears, and obviously enough to to elevate him past my paltry 280 score for Floral Loco. And we have established here, guys, who is going to be moving on to the second round, because the real Just Stand, of course, has pulled, while not like a nuke of a card, very, very, very decent card at all. Gliscor, level X, PSA 9, worth $280. And yeah, so this is like 2 first-round exits for Team Floral Loco in a row. I think we need to step back into the drawing board, guys. Maybe a name change is in our near future. No, sorry, scrolling down. Yeah, so the real Just Stand, $280. So a total of 415. So obviously that is enough to elevate them into the second round. And the 2 teams that are not going to move to the second round would be Floral Loco and Gengar's Gooners. So guys, I'm up to my normal shenanigans here. I wonder how long this cold streak will continue this time. Yeah, that Prime Mew, like, unironically, one of the best cards we've ever pulled. Nah, so I think primes are underrated. I think everything mid-era and vintage has languished for so long. They are finally getting their time in the sun that they've been due. And I think, like, my theory here is that vintage and mid-era stuff, when the market eventually retraces, I think vintage and mid-era will be the last to do so. Because everyone's going to be in a rush to sell their modern and ultra modern and probably hold on to their lower pop vintage. So I think if you need to sell anything, stuff like a Prime Mew is going to be one of the last things you want to sell. Sea-Dog 1890, yeah, we pulled a Prime Mew in an 8 worth around potentially $1,200. This card is 480 market, really? Okay, let's definitely check it out. I mean, I'm not surprised. Like I said, everything mid-era is absolutely pumping right now. One. $480 market, indeed. So let's all thank Goated Pulls again. Sold April 12th for 480. This is probably like a 500 something card now. So both. So Little Dino pulls a $1,200 card. The Real Just Dan pulls a $500 card. The Real Just Dan cannot freaking miss, guys. Let's see if there's any current listings. Yeah, no listings. What is the pop on this thing? It's got to be low. Yeah, 105 pop. So you're not going to see very many listings of this card. Gem rate 3.6%. We've got the GameStop faithful in chat, guys. GameStop faithful in chat. Thank you so much, Just K, with a $5 donation. And I'm very happy for you, the Real Just Dan. Even though this card knocked me out of the tournament, love to see it go into a near and dear friend such as you, the Real Just Dan. Okay, so 4 teams left. Gonna randomize them now to set up the bracket. So sadly, Gooners, huge condolences, but I am joining you on the floor, so I don't feel too terribly bad. But Rapidash Riders, centiskorch, the Brigade, and Glurak Gang all making it into the second round. So we're going to randomize now and set up the bracket. Okay, Bisaflor Brigade is facing off against Glurak Gang first, and then the second match of the second round will be Human Centiskorch versus the Riders. Set up the bracket here. All right, Centiskorch Riders before we get Glurak Gang. All right, I think we are good to go, guys. I think we're good to go. Wait, never mind. Need to set up the spreadsheet first, guys. A professional streamer here. I can't believe Human Centiskorch made it in. My goodness gracious. I'm pretty sure everyone on Human Centiskorch thought they were cooked as well, but sadly, we're not expecting Team Floor Loco and our ability to be even more cooked. All right, the Brigade is up first versus Glurak Gang. So this is going to be a little bit different, guys. This is no longer a cumulative total. If my Google formula works correctly, then it is going to be 1v1 point space. So all green packs are worth 1 point. And then the gold packs or the blue packs will be worth 3. So this is where we can potentially see some duck races, guys. Thanks for hitting 4 PP. Yeah, you're welcome. It is a service that I am very thankful that I generously provide and constantly provide. Yeah, Rufio, we're just taking a little bit of a break here from Power Packs, and this is a sponsored stream. So far, we've been pulling some pretty decent heat. Our green average is sitting at 44, which is not bad. Our blue average is 230, but honestly, that this blue average should actually be like, wait, let's type in the true value of these cards for just a second. Our blue average is actually 410, guys. 410, where it should be 250. So we're basically double our blue average right now. All right. So, I mean, if you guys want to take anything away from this service, like the biggest advantage that the service does seem to offer is that they do seem to be a little bit delayed in their comps, especially with mid-era vintagey stuff, which has seen recent explosions where you'll see double, triple prices in a matter of weeks. So if they are a little bit delayed, then you have the potential, just like what you saw with Little Dino and Just Dan, to pull a card that is maybe 2 or 3x undervalued. Yeah, Aaron Houston, I like the service. I mean, the biggest thing I like about it is, of course, what I just said, that they do seem to undervalue their cards. Also, the fact that I am able to transfer these cards to your account, which makes my life a whole heck of a lot easier. Anyways, Bisaflor Brigade, first screen of the night for Slingshot. Here we go. Bro, actual EV, yeah, I think so too, Coded. Thank you so much, by the way. Although, I didn't get to enjoy any of that humongously outsized EV. Tornadus in an 8. Starting off the second round with a floriest of floors here. With this Tornadus from Emerging Powers in an 8. Okay. So, basically, the only way for Bisaflor Brigade to win this is if King Caden also pulls a $25 card and then is able to beat King Caden in a duck race. So I'm sure I speak for everyone here in the audience that we are all praying that King Caden pulls a $25 floor card. Yeah, I honestly, I like the animation. I mean, like I said, I'm probably gonna get sick of it and start skipping it, but... Stunned. The scriptwriters have finally shown their face here, and we have pulled a $25 card, and you guys all know what this means. We are not leaving this tournament without a freaking duck race, guys. So, everyone, please take a moment to thank our awesome scriptwriters. So yes, Bisaflor Brigade, who thought they were for sure going to lose this first matchup, they still have a chance. And that chance rests with their skinny little legs of their little cute ducks. So if I start speaking gibberish, guys, it's because I'm a little bit under the weather, so you'll have to forgive me. All right, this will be a 30-second duck race. All right, so we have King Caden at the top with purple wavy line duck, and then we have Slingshot at the bottom with just standard yellow duck. No, Aaron Houston, I don't believe it is. I think it's just those are just placeholder pictures. Yeah, Duke, I have to go with duck race. If I don't do a duck race, I think I would. I think I would be. Yeah. I think I would have a riot on my hands, Duke. All right, starting the duck race now. So this will decide who scores the first points in our first match of the second round. Is it going to be King Caden for Glurak Gang, or is it going to be Slingshot for Bisaflor Brigade? King Caden has an early lead, just a hair, although gaining a little bit of distance between Caden, but still a lot of match left, still a lot of race left. 10 seconds. If Slingshot wants to have any hope of winning, he needs to make a move, and it seems like as if on cue, Slingshot is making his move now with a decent amount of momentum. It does look like Slingshot is most likely Slingshot is the winner for this matchup. Slingshot has come back and brought the first points of this match to Bisaflor Brigade when everyone thought that he was an absolute loser. I don't know. Okay, so first points on the board for the brigade. Love that we started off with a duck race, as I'm sure everyone can agree. But at the very least, King Caden, you get to go home with this lovely, lovely Radiant Stunfisk. Alright, next up we have Idod for Bisaflor Brigade. Yes, Brigade, off to an early lead here. 907 speed shot, welcome man, welcome. Baseball collector, there's a bit of a game here. There's some rules here. It's not just degen versus degen. There are some rules. Piplup, some more Radiant collection here, and that is something that I'll never say no to. So Idod has pulled a very, very competent card here. $50 Piplup Radiant collection here in a PSA 8. So I guess I'll take a brief second to explain what the format here is. So base Blade Slayer, we have two teams, and it's 1v1. So Slingshot fights King Caden, Idod fights J-Pole, and whichever individual pulls a higher value card, they score points for their team. 1 point for the green packs, 3 points for the blue packs, and so currently Idod has just pulled a $50 card. So J-Pole, if he wants to score any points for his team, he has to pull a card worth $51 or higher. Radiant, yeah. See, I mean, we don't know what they're gonna do for 30th anniversary, but I want them to reprint some Radiant. That would be amazing. Thank you for your glorious flowing mane, Citizen Nick. Thank you so much, bro. J-Pole, here we go. I think we need a night with just duck races. That is a genius idea at BTML. So purple, but still could pull a card higher than 50 here. No. Unfortunately, no. Jolteon, Call of Legends, though. You rarely ever see stuff from like this set and this era, but definitely cool to see. Jolteon, Call of Legends worth $36.48 at PSA 8. So yeah, it does look like the Brigade has an early 2-point lead here, guys. 2-point lead here, but need I remind you, the blue packs are worth 3. So example, DLL Extortion loses the Filthy Waxy. The Glurak gang can still tie it up and send us into the duck race if the real Just Stand is able to beat Skrilla. So those are all the outcomes that we could see. If DLL Extortion loses to Filthy Waxy, then we'll have a crooked number, and it'll still and then the real Just Stand still could just outright beat Skrilla for a Glurak gang win. Thank God I enjoyed this. Well, Leandra, for the most part, the greens have been kind of lackluster, but the blues have been amazing. Yeah, still very dope, Skrilla. I agree. This is... Okay, honestly, now that I'm looking at it, this is an awesome, awesome Jolteon art. What the heck? Alright, back to the Brigade. DLL Extortion. Good luck, man. We haven't seen purple in a while. I'm so sorry, DLL Extortion. I have forged you twice in a row. And potentially 3 times. Japanese... Okay, so definitely not a Floral. Bisaflor Brigade. On fire here. $60 card for DLL Extortion with this This is the second Tornadoes card for the Brigade. Maybe you have identified your team mascot, guys. Okay, $60 card for DLL Extortion, Filthy Waxy. If he wants to put points on the board for Glurak, if they're searching for the first points, Filthy Waxy is going to have to beat DLL Extortion. $60 card. At least the majority of these, yeah, we haven't seen like any modern, to be honest, right, guys? Mostly mid-era vintage stuff, which honestly is very, very cool. Yeah, I don't really know where they get these cards, since Go to Pools is like a vendor. I wonder if he like curates the cards that he gets, which would actually be cool, because we do see a lot of junk with GameStop. Watch this be a rainbow. Yes, we are still on the hunt for our first rainbow. Sadly, it could not be my pack, but maybe Filthy Waxy. No, another blue pack. So it's gonna be tough to beat DLL Extortion here. A floor. Confirmed floor, so Glurak gang 0-3 with their first packs. But if there is any time for the scriptwriters to show their scriptwriters to show us that they exist, this would be the time. This would be the time. There's so much better ways for me to say that, but I am literally on 2 brain cells right now. Okay, so confirmation from Go to Polls that he is the one that sources these cards, and he's a vendor. And whenever I watch his vending videos, he only has like the best of cards. So that's probably why we're seeing some pretty decent cards here, even though they are kind of flory. They are at the very least vintagey mid-era stuff. Okay, but we are out of the greens and in the blues. So if Skrilla wins, then obviously Bisaflor Brigade is going to win. But if Skrilla loses, that is going to trigger a duck race, which is going to decide whether or not either of these two teams make it into the finals. So I don't need to impress upon the audience here how important it is that the Real Just Stand is able to beat Skrilla. But these are like the 2 biggest names in the sport here, guys. These are like the athletes of the year. These are perennial MVPs, Cy Young winners, whatever you want to call it. So I'm sure we are all very, very interested to see the outcome of this Clash of the Titans here. So Skrilla first up. Let me see our first rainbow, guys. Blue. Blue, sadly for Skrilla, we have a blue here. It's a tag team. Oh, no, it's a floor tag team though. The Bisaflor and Snivy tag team. Let's definitely comp it. Tag teams have been exploding lately. So it does look very likely that we have a duck race on our hands, guys. And was there ever any doubt? The scripters would never allow this match to be decided by packs, by luck. Of course, it's going to be decided by duck. So this one, a little bit higher than 150. About 170, 180. And very likely easy work for the Real Just Stand, but he could still pull a card worth 125 to 154. So as long as he doesn't do that, then we are headed to a duck race, guys. Yeah, I would hold that. I would hold that for sure. Tag teams are definitely keeps. Still blue. Still potential for the Brigade to just outright win here. Oh man, the script writer is endlessly creative. They are not allowing us this duck race because the Real Just Stand, defying all expectation, has floored even harder than Skrilla, delivering Bisaflor Brigade the win and rocketing them past the Glurak gang into the final round. Oh man. I thought we were 100% headed to a duck race, right, guys? If I tip $5, can you bring out the tuts? You know, just because you don't have the tip, we'll just do it anyways. Well, let's see who would have won anyways. Just for funsies, guys. Just for funsies. I hope you'll allow me this little diversion. But yeah, Bisaflor Brigade heading into the finals. Huge condolences to the Glurak game, but I can't feel too sorry for you because at the very least, you guys got to get 2 packs. We got Dark Knight Duck here. But yeah, I mean that Pidgeot might be like a crazy expensive card. You never know, guys. We'll definitely comp it after. Hey, Mixolician. Yeah, Skrill's got some like dark magic powers or something, man. It's crazy. It is indeed crazy. The gang, dude, the gang. In an alternate universe, the gang would have made it into the final round, but not to be because we live in this universe. And in this universe, the real Just Stand pulled a $150 Pidgeot base 2 in a PSA 9. Let's definitely comp this one. Let's check the likes. Okay, so I'll run a giveaway after. Actually, I'll run the giveaway now. Is this wrong? I mean, Just Stand. If there's a swirl, potential $225 card. You never know. But gonna run the giveaway now because we only have a couple matches left, and I don't want to leave the stream without letting you guys have a chance at winning my wondrous wares. Okay. Keyword obviously chance.live. $375 on the Pidgeot? Is that right? Yeah, 14 base at 2 foil. I mean, sold today for $225. Yeah. I mean, if you want my unedited impressions, there's so many of these services popping up, man. Like, the gamification of everything is absolutely rampant these days. But as far as a service, I think this one's pretty decent, guys. I think it's pretty decent. But it's going to be hard to compete with GameStop, to be honest. GameStop has that partnership with PSA, but I think the ability to transfer slabs to another account is very enticing to myself. Should open your own service. Yeah, Crawdaddy, I'm still doing the duck race for the losing teams pick. I'll do it. I'll do it after the finals. I'm very interested, Crawdaddy, because I am one of the losing teams. So don't worry, I will not forget it. PP slams. Yeah, I need to hurry up and incorporate that name. I mean, so far, pretty decent drama here. I mean, honestly, I'm still shocked that we pulled a freaking Prime Mew, guys. Oh, first time chatters on Twitch, ya boy, and of course, Roaring Sensei. Haunter 980, thank you for joining Twitch. Plastic Tiger, compelling. I see Skrilla is still doing his thing. Yeah, Death, Taxes, and Skrilla pulling absolute heat, right, guys? Also, it should probably be easier to hold a publicly traded company accountable if there are any issues with the slabs. Consumer protections, I think, are at like an all-time low these days, sadly. Incoming chase. I mean, we already kind of pulled a massive card with that Prime Mew. I'm still sort of aghast that we were able to pull, which is, I mean, pull for many, which is like an actual Grail level of card. But yeah, excited to see what remains ahead. I hope we pull a massive chase in the loser giveaway. Right, right, Crawdaddy? Okay, gonna end the giveaway shortly. 142 entries, so I'll end it at 150, guys. Yeah, so Chicago Dave, we pulled Prime U8 that the service had comped as like a $300 card, and in reality, it's more like a $1,000, $1,200 card. Oh, Zapdos, I already tried it. It's like the worst. It's the worst. I pulled a PSA 9 Mimikyu ETB promo from the Paldean Fates. Also, there was a Japanese pack. Kind of not cool for GameStop to put a Japanese pack in one of their $150 mystery boxes. But I heard the base set Zard, Japanese base set Zard already got pulled. Okay, ending giveaway now. Sorry guys, sorry. Right, it's me, Jassy. Congratulations. Congratulations, you have won a PB Tiger mystery bag. Congratulations. Oh, I saw, what's it called? What's his face? Oh my god. Completely, I'm down to one brain cell guy. Twice Baked Jake. Twice Baked Jake. He opened two of the GameStop power packs, and he pulled like a really nice card in one of them actually. I forget what it was, but he definitely made his money back. Mavo, first time chat on Twitch, thank you so much. It's me, Jassy. Congratulations, man. So, me, Jassy, you have the choice of one of these three mystery bags. Oh yes, I do have a referral card to Zizzle. It's in the description of this video. Mavo, thank you so much, man. But me, Jassy, I do hope that you are in the States. Otherwise, I ask that you chip it for shipping. Who pulled the Prime Mew? It was Little Dino, Aaron Houston. It was Little Dino. Massive, massive card. One. Okay. All right, me, Jassy has chosen number 1. Oh, not bad, I guess. We got the ultra rare Mewtwo in a 10. Yes, I graded this myself, and I don't know why I grade. I've stopped. Since this time I've stopped grading cards like this. But this is still like a $50 card, I think. Let me double check. This is a $120 card. Well, congrats, hit me, Jassy. You pulled a $120 card here. Wow, how is this $120? That's crazy. That is insane. But yes, super juiced packs apparently. No takes these vaccines. Yep. Yeah, now I know how you feel, Golden Pulse. I have priced my cards inappropriately, and I'm suffering the consequences here. Hey, Ren by Care. Stream's going decently. We pulled some pretty nice cards, to be honest. I do want to go to Portland. I love the Pacific Northwest. Honestly, I think I'm a Pacific Northwest guy. I love like cold, rain, fog, all that stuff, dude. But yes, congratulations to me, Jesse. If you want to redeem this card, DM me on Discord or email me. Yeah, I want to get into like front row Portland or something. That'll be pretty sick. But yes, once like if I ever get big enough as a vendor to be able to actually make the cost of like a flight and accommodation worth it, then yeah, would definitely not say no. PNW is absolutely gorgeous. Agreed, man. Agreed. Love PNW. Northeast England. Yeah, I know. Rory Sensei, grass is always greener, but probably gonna say no to that. I have been to England once. I've been to England once, but it was mostly London, and yeah, I thought it was just kind of okay. Oh, front row. Yeah, I need to desperately get into front row. Yeah. Anyways. Lived in a lot of people loving the Pacific Northwest in chat. Yeah, Aaron Houston, I think once you get to like a level where you're trading like grails, like goated pools level, then you're gonna, yeah, the margin, like 5-10% margin doesn't really make sense when you're selling like $50 cards. But when these guys start selling like grail level $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 cards, then 10% margin, very insane. Yeah, and then that's why their content is so like engaging to watch. You know, like the big boys, like, you know, Go to Pools, you know, Bulbasaur, Jar Chomp. You just see cards that you'll never really realistically see in real life. Okay. Oh, San Francisco Bay Area. Yeah, I mean, that's the closest that I've ever been to Pacific Northwest. I used to live in San Francisco, and I love the weather. I actually think San Francisco probably has the perfect weather. Pacific Northwest, probably slightly too cold, but San Francisco, perfect weather. Clover too, yeah. Can't compete with Cali. Yeah, I mean, I think Bay Area has the best weather in the world, to be honest. To be honest, guys. And I'm not saying that as like some sort of California stan, but I truly think that Bay Area has the best weather. Like, you will never like just, there's like parks where you can just sit in San Francisco and just gaze upon the Golden Gate Bridge as the fog rolls in over the North Bay, and you're just sitting there watching it in perfect like 70-degree sunny weather, like 75-degree sunny weather, and you're like, there's no place else in the world better than this. Anyways, I digress. Okay, humans. What are we doing? Okay. Okay, here we go. Human centiskorch, right? Okay, we're good to go. Human centiskorch, NKM, first pack up. What a wholesome little tangent, guys. What a wholesome little tangent. Oh, I used to live in San Diego too. San Diego also had pristine weather. I used to live in La Jolla. Yeah, the city is kind of dirty. Oh, clear the overlay. Sorry, guys. $35 card for NKM, starting us off with another Guard of War. Didn't we pull this earlier? So I guess chance.live not immune to the same ills of power packs with repeat packs. There's nowhere else with so many amazing places all within driving distance. Taxes suck, but you get, yeah, you sort of have to pay the premium for California. This is a travel channel. Yeah, I've seen some wild things on the streets of San Francisco, but like, it's truly worth it once you get out of like the grimy areas like the Tenderloin and make your way to like the Embarcadero and the Presidio. It's very worth it. Golden Gate Park, dude. Golden Gate Park, I could spend just like months and years just exploring Golden Gate Park. Anyways. All right, here we go. Deal extortion. Will I floor? I think I might deal extortion. I can't floor you 4 times, can I? I floored you thrice. I refuse to floor you. Quad floor. Incoming. For deal extortion, maybe? Question mark? Not a floor, but geez, deal extortion. I haven't hit you a card above the stated average. I'm from Hawaii. Okay, yeah, obviously Hawaii has amazing weather. The slingshot, just lording it all over all of us. Oh, wow, though. Completely forgot that we are in a tournament here because DL Extortion's $34 card, 1 point off of beating NKM. And so Human centiskorch has the first points on the board here by beating DL Extortion's cards by a mere 1 point, guys. Had a friend who then's get a grade a manga Nami stolen this last thing and man just shrugged it off. Yeah. Like at this shows, you see like the big boys and you're like, how the hell did they get to that where they have like multiple hundreds of thousands of inventory just sitting there and they have like cases and cases of ascended heroes. Okay, back to Human centiskorch Sammy Fayu. I live in Ohio, ... Purple for Sammy Fayu. Finally, we haven't seen purple in quite a long time. We've been on a drought for sure. Let's see what wonderful card we have. Whoa. Honestly, it's kind of sick. Honestly, kind of sick. Not like the highest value of card, but very, very dope. Cubone reverse foil from Fire Red Leaf Green worth $75. Everywhere has amazing times of year and bad times. Yeah, Misguided Pilot, like I also love places that have seasons like the East Coast. Like I've never been to like Maine and whatever, like where you'll see like autumn with brown leaves everywhere. I kind of want to get out to there eventually. But like New York in the spring, awesome time to be there. Or autumn, I forget. I remember the last time I went to New York, it was very temperate and very nice. It is a sick art. It is a sick art. I haven't seen this art before, and there's not a lot of really cool Cubone cards, to be honest. Whenever I event, people keep asking me about the Chinese exclusive Cubone, so there's definitely like a thirst and a hunger for very, very cool Cubone cards. I did not go to Sunny Hills High School. I need that for my PC. Yeah, I mean, so far what I'm getting is that the odds, I mean, we're sitting at a paltry 43 for the $50 cards, but at the very least, we are seeing some very cool arts here. Very cool arts. All right, Knight 0605. Here is your... It's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough to beat Sammy Fayu's $75 card. All right, my bad. Tangent over. You know, I love these tangents, dude. I love talking to you guys about random stuff. And we have... Can we beat us? We have 2 purples in a row. Is this purple going to be better, though? Can it beat the $75? I think there's a strong chance of it. We have a level... We have a level X Drapion and a 7. Sadly, only worth $73, losing to Sammy Fayu's $75 Cubone. So the script writers are still with us, guys. The script writers are absolutely still with us and dropping absolute bangers continuously because Knight 0605 hit a purple, but sadly not purpley enough to beat Sammy Fayu's $75 card. Script writers cooking absolutely. Oh, Buena Park, huh? I love Buena Park. A lot of good Korean food over there. Team cousin. Oh my god, yeah, Human centiskorch's team cousin. I mean, I'm glad. If I can't make it very far in this tournament, I'm glad my cousin will, because I'm just going to steal his cards. Alright, back to... But let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, because who do we have coming up? looming ahead of us, we have Little Dino. Little Dino. So Little Dino definitely is capable of pulling off a massive upset here. But before we get to that, we still have a couple greens left. Stevie B, good luck. Hey, Buena Park represent. Watch Power Pack suddenly do a mid-era binder to come. Yeah. They need quality control at GameStop for sure. This is only $30, dude. This Snorlax GX is such a cool card. I mean, it's not only an 8, but sadly, only a $30 card for Stevie B and Team Cousin / Human Centiskorch. B, Buena Park High School class of 17. We got a squeaker amongst us, class of 17. All right, Cowboy CC, new platform. Yeah, so this is a sponsored stream. 72 Milk. Chance.live has been gracious enough to sponsor the stream, knowing that I am one of the premier experts in Pokemon degeneracy. They have chosen wisely, right, guys? Alright, next up, Cowboy CC. Tim Cole, Deal Illustration. We are in the same generation there. We are all elder millennials. Alright, Cowboy CC. What crazy cards is the household of Cowboy CC / Little Dino going to pull for us, going to show us? You guys graduated. No purple? This is only 25. A reverse stamp Delta species in an 8 is only worth 25. I refuse to believe it. Maybe this is some more goated pulls mistakes happening here. But it's a reverse stamped in a PSA 8 Delta species. So it's gotta be worth more than this. Yeah, of course. There's no way, no shot that it's just a $25 card. Don't look it up, I'll give you. Too late, Aaron Houston, too late. So this is more like a $60 card, guys. $60 card. There's absolutely no way that a Delta species reverse stamp in an 8 would be going for 28, even or 25, even though it is like whatever's Pokemon like Golbat. I don't know what the referral link does, but just do it anyways, Rip and Sips. Okay, very sick card that we seem to have pulled, but sadly, not enough to defeat. I keep losing the plot here. This $25, while actually $60 card, they have it at 25, and that is not enough to beat Snorlax SM or the Snorlax GX, $30 Snorlax GX that Stevie B pulled. So Human Centiskorch sitting, or the beneficiary of a 3-point lead here, and going into our final match between Idiot Cousin and Little Dino, no chance for Human Centiskorch to lose. The worst that can happen for them is tying and sending this into a duck race. What's your favorite Pokemon? I don't know. Like, I've always been a basic Pikachu fan, but I kind of like Clobopo. I like Garbodor, Trubbish. I just like the really derpy looking ones, like Lechonks. Also, if I had to pick a cool Pokemon, probably Rayquaza. I think my favorite card of all time has become the Japanese Rayquaza from Rulers of the Heaven. I take that back. Rain, #1 Pokemon is Lord Tortank, guys. Not the B word. It's got to be the French version. Yeah, very much looking forward to the Rayquaza set, guys. Everyone load up on Rayquazas. That set is probably going to be Absolutely ridiculous. Scyther, dope, dude. A lot of cool vintage Scythers. You are the team. I got roasted for saying I don't like Rayquaza. The thing I like about Rayquaza is that all of Rayquaza's cards are super like they're Rayquaza is kind of like a scary looking Pokemon, if I'm being perfectly honest, and whatever. I think it's pretty unique. The cards are all like his beady little eyes kind of make him like a pretty intimidating looking Pokemon, which I think is kind of unique and pretty cool. He is. Mabel, why? Anyways, blues. God, I'm speaking gibberish now, guys. A little bit of... It's a combination of me suffering from a slight flu and a little too much of the indeterminate brown. Suicune, Jellybean. Favorite Pokemon is Suicune, huh? Suicune's very cool. Leafeon is my favorite SIR from Prismatic. I love seeing like all the different Pokemon that people stand. Steelix? Would have never expected a Steelix fan. Megan's finest Psyduck. Yeah, Psyduck is one of my favorites too. I just like, if we're talking about derpy, Psyduck is like king of derp. LeBron is my favorite Pokemon. Luca is mine, actually, Duke. And only OG PP Tiger stream enjoyers will understand that reference. I still have that card somewhere. I don't know where it went. Sadly, it doesn't look like Luca's gonna come back for the playoffs. I don't know where it is. But anyways, okay. Blue pack for Idiot Cousin. Blue pack for Idiot Cousin. Here we go. Porygon, Cubone, Aegislash. If you know, you know. Indeed, Bernville. Okay, so no chase here for Idiot Cousin. Still very well. Pull a decently underpriced Unigaba. Oh man, that's like the floriest of floors. I think we are headed to a duck race, guys. And I know this is not undercomp. These Unigabas never appreciate in price, but let's double check. All right. While this is like a pronunciation stream, is it Unigaba or Unagaba? How do you guys pronounce it? Best 4 card. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh, actually, wait. Actually, more like 150 to 200. So, not a bad card. I mean, still sort of a floor card, but yeah, there's no way that Little Dino doesn't absolutely destroy this Unagaba. And we are about to win this, guys. We're about to win this. We are definitely, almost certainly, headed for a duck race. But at the very least, let's pull Little Dino. My God. Who is Little Dino has swiftly become like the craziest, most luckiest. First Ed, right on. Gym Heroes in a PSA 9. Oh my God, dude. Go to pulls. You have curated it, your inventory perfectly, because we are being showered by amazing vintage. And in this case, Gym Heroes, first edition in a 9. Doesn't really matter what Pokemon it is. If it's a first edition Gym Heroes in a 9, you're definitely going to be very happy to receive it. Freaking crazy, dude. She can't miss. Let's see. Gym Heroes, first ed, right on PSA 9. Yeah, Cowboy CC, I think you're cooked, man. So last sale was 320, but in March. It is now, if my math is correct, it is now April. Pop 856, so not the lowest of pops, but I bet you it's gonna be ridiculous current listings. 499, 550, 450. Okay, so not like a huge appreciation, but I would probably hazard to guess that this is more like a $400 card. But regardless, definitely, dude, Little Dino, what is Little Dino going to go home with? A freaking Mew Prime and a First Ed Gym Heroes in a PSA 9. Dude, Little Dino, man. Crazy. Oh, wait, we have a duck race. Completely forgot, guys. All right, duck race, here we go. Because with Little Dino pulling that right on, that has triggered a duck race. So all of the hard work done by NKM, Sammy Feo, and Stevie B, that has been rendered pointless because of idiot cousin's absolute failure to produce any decent card here. So if you guys have anyone to blame, if you guys are the eventual losers, then I hope that you guys blame my idiot cousin. Okay, so we have Human Centiskorch, Rapidash Riders. Actually, let's do it this way. All right, so we have 8 names in here. 8 names, and whichever name crosses the finish line first, of course, they're gonna win it for their team. Poor cousin. Yeah, I bash on him. Probably a little too much, but it's all out of love. It's all love. He's basically my brother. All I said was take advantage of chance while we're still in beta. Yeah, the blue packs I think are definitely the play here, guys. Definitely play because of their the more higher range of values, higher range of possibility to get inaccurate comps here. All right, but duck race is a go. We have 8 very brave ducks here, and whichever duck passes that finish line first, they're going to secure a berth in the final round for their team. Starting now. What are the costs on the pack? So it's the green packs are 50 and the blue packs are 250. Red pack is 1,000. So pretty even. Can't really say one duck is making any significant headway amongst all the ducks, but Little Dino making a move here. Of course, Little Dino, she's like the MVP. Oh, no, Stevie B having some momentum in this final few seconds. Stevie B, centiskorch has won it for his team, and I'm truly sorry, Rapidash Team Rapidash Riders, DL Extortion, Knight 0605, Cowboy CC, and Little Dino, but well fought, and it totally sucks to lose it in a duck race, but that seemingly has been what has transpired. Okay, so Human Centiskorch's win off of the hard work off of Stevie B's duck, and idiot cousin getting completely carried here, guys. Getting completely carried here. Yay, team cousin. Kicking my legs under my desk like my duck under the water. And NKM, that's probably what brought your team success here. So I hope you do that every time you find yourself in a duck race. All right, crazy. Idiot cousin, guys. Idiot cousin is finally in the finals. When was the last time we've even, entertained that possibility? Wait, where's my bracket? Anyways, we know who's gonna win. It's who's in the finals. It is Bisaflor, Brigade, and Human Centiskorch. Okay, Bisaflor Brigade versus Human Centiskorch is our final match of the day. I do believe I have that correct. It is going to be Slingshot Iodad, DLL Extortion. DLL Extortion bought in twice, and he's found himself in the finals. So congrats. Maybe with this last pack DLL Extortion, I will not floor you. But for Human Centiskorch, oh sorry, let me scroll down. For Human Centiskorch, we have NKM, Sammy Feo, Stevie B, and my wonderful, not actual idiot. He's actually kind of a smart dude, idiot cousin. Okay, going back to the greens. And so this final match is a little bit different. So whoever wins, they will steal the cards from the other team. So if Human Centiskorch wins, then whoever scored the highest out of the greens will obtain the highest value card from their opponent. Pope blessing, please. Do I have my slingshot? Okay. 1 second. Let me try to accommodate that request. I'm not sure where my BGS 10 is, but I have Raw Pope here. I hope this is enough, because this is all you're gonna get. Slingshot has invoked the Raw Pope here, guys. Let's see if he has chosen to invoke this most awesome of powers in the final match, and if he's chosen to do this at the opportune moment. No purple. No purple. But maybe not a floor. Not a floor? It's a Psyduck, Japanese Psyduck, and a PSA 9. I think this is a hold, even though it's Japanese. Maybe not a hold because it's Japanese, but still not a floor. So Slingshot, I think you invoke the Pope at the exact perfect moment. Alright, so first card up for this final round is the Japanese Psyduck and a PSA 9 for Bisaflor Brigade. Human Centiskorch up next, NKM. NKM. Alright, NKM with the first green for Team Human Centiskorch. Yeah, not bad, I'll take it. Unfortunately, Slingshot, there is a chance that you are not going to keep this card if your team does not win, so don't get too attached. First points of this final match go to Team Human Centiskorch with this Garchomp Level X reprint from the 25th anniversary PSA 10 Japanese. Human Centiskorch on absolute fire, guys, on absolute fire. Is Bisaflor Brigade going to be able to do anything to quench this fire from Human Centiskorch? We'll see. Idot is up next for the Brigade. Phantoms reverse foil stamped in a 9. This has got to be undercomp too. Maybe not undercomp. Let's definitely check it out. But oh, very, very sick card for sure. I always mess up the spelling here. Execute. Holland Phantoms. This is, oh, okay, yeah, so this is the reverse stamp. Okay, so looks to be appropriately priced then. March 29th. It's probably worth a little bit over 60, to be honest. But still very, very sick card. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. This inventory curated perfectly, guys. All right, Semi-Fayu up next. So card number to beat is 57. So we're gonna have to see we're almost gonna have to see some purple lights here for Human Centiskorch, or Bisaflor Brigade is gonna be able to tie it up in the second match of the final round. This is a sponsored stream, Chris. Not enough. So Idod has been able to tie up this match 1-1 due to Semi-Fayu pulling this Latios GX from Unified 9s in a PSA 9. All right, so very even match so far, guys. Very even match. It does look like it's going to come down to Skrilla versus Idiot Cousin, which is probably exactly what we wanted to see. So the scriptwriters continue to deliver on our inaugural chance.live stream. So DLL Stortion coming up next. Am I going to floor you 5 times? Oh, Space Pope. You want Space Pope? I got you, Space Pope, bro. I feel like I am edging you quite a lot here. I keep pulling you like cards slightly better than the previous cards, but never at the never at the average. I do believe I pulled you a $40 card last too. Oh no, it's a $34 card. But pretty cool card. Hey, it's modern. Kind of rare actually. If you guys don't know, there is a companion art for this, if you guys didn't know. It's very, very cool. Anyways, Stevie V needs to beat a $40 card, or else Bisaflor Brigade is going to take a lead, which does not matter because it's 100% coming down to Skrilla versus Idiot Cousin. Yeah, Duke, it's weird, like... You see a lot of the same cards at GameStop, which is understandable. But purple. Okay, nice to see some purple here. 86. The Japanese Dragonite Mega Attack Rare, kind of a cool card actually. But I was hoping for some sick vintage here, but still. Very, very cool card. I don't know how you guys feel about these Mega Attack Rares, but I personally think they're very, very cool. Alright, so Skrilla versus Idiot Cousin, guys. Skrilla versus Idiot Cousin. These are our last 2 packs of the night, except for the giveaway packs. What do we think we're going to pull for these 2 individuals? I don't know. Hopefully some... heat. I would love to see something akin to the Prime Mew, something like that. Break the Brigade hashtag. Okay, let's find out. Here is our first card for Skrilla. I await with bated breath what this individual is going to be able to produce for our viewing pleasure. We wait expectantly for some beautifully shiny pictures on cardboard paper. Purple with the blues is gotta be completely massive here. We'll take it. We'll take it. I actually love these arts, so I still think this is a massive W, even though we're like sort of like in a vintagey mood here. As modern cards go, very, very adorable. And I don't know, guys. I think this is probably enough to name Bisaflor Brigade the winners for this tournament, unless Idiot Cousin is able to beat a $300 Bulbasaur Stellar Crown in the PSA 10. Freaking Skrilla, dude. I love how the purple get us so hyped just to be... I know. That seems to be more often the case, Yo-Yo. Yeah, Skrilla works for both GME and Chance, moonlighting for both companies. It's turning into the you would have to pull a chase all over again. Yeah, but somehow, there's a reason why we continue to believe, guys. There's a reason we continue to believe, and that is because the script writers are always on our side. They're never on our individual side, but they're always on the side of the community as a totality. They're usually never on my side, but anyways. First edition Shadowless Charizard, here we go. Yeah, just a casual $1 million card. Alright, Idiot Cousin, here we go. Idiot Cousin, here we go. We're going to have to see purple or Bisaflor Brigade is going to be crowned our new tournament winners here. No purple, and it does. Bisaflor Brigade is going to be our new winner here. Still a very sick card. Still kind of a W. It is very Idiot Cousin E to get this far, only to lose it in the final second. So what this means is that Skrilla is not only going to go home with this wonderful, wonderful Bulbasaur, but also this awesome Umbreon trainer gallery in a freaking 10. And congratulations are, of course, very due to Bisaflor Brigade. I feel like I say that nearly every stream. Bisaflor Brigade, perennial favorites to win it all. Of course, because the captain by none other than the legendary Skrilla. So, and I guess I would like to extend my condolences to human centiskorch. Idiot Cousin, you did very well. Idiot Cousin did not that bad, to be honest. But yes, NKM, Sammy Feo, Stevie B, I am truly, truly sorry that I put Idiot Cousin as your captain, especially when putting him up against someone like Skrilla, guys. But yeah, very. Oh wait, we still have to run the giveaway, but pretty crazy how it always works out, right, guys? Pretty crazy how it always works out that Skrilla, even when he loses, pulls ridiculous, ridiculous cards. Let me double check that comp on the Bulbasaur. Yeah, around 300. Around 300, but it's definitely keep. I mean, am I the only one that thinks that this Bulbasaur art is vastly superior than the 151 art? But anyways, we have our giveaways, guys. We have our giveaways. Pack for yourself, Orion. We have our giveaways still, guys. We have our giveaways. So the Gooners will run this first. So once again, would like to thank chance.live for this opportunity to not only use their platform to degen into some amazing cards that you guys have all witnessed, but for giving us some cards to give away to these hapless losers. For right now, Alpaca Guy, Medium J Sizz, Crage2029, and Matrix2844. Whichever one of you is the winning duck will get to pull a free green pack. All right, good luck. Goated, we want to see a 1K pack. I don't think Goated is in chat anymore, guys. But pretty even match so far. Could be anyone's match for sure. Yeah. You can be anything you want. Maybe if you're lucky, you can be a duck. I'm scared. Matrix2844 is going to be the winner there. Matrix2844. Honestly, I'm glad I went to Matrix because Matrix bought into a blue pack. And looks like for his efforts and for his extreme sacrifice, he is going to at least get a chance to pull a green pack as well. All right, so Matrix2844, not sure if you're still in chat, but here is your green. Let's see some rainbows, dude. Let's see some rainbows. Yo, my ducky makes That last round, you lose your card if you're the loser. So everyone on Human centiskorch, you will be giving up your card in the last round. You still get 2 cards. The 2 cards that you pulled previously before that round. Another Jolteon Call Legends. Honestly, not complaining. It's cool to see this art again. But yes, a nice little consolation prize for you, Matrix2844. I hope you like it. And then the second losing team, which would happen to my team, we are also going to fight via duck. Race again. Right. Clear. Right. Alright, Crawfather, Cutie Sense, Lechonkers, and PP Tiger. Just bought my first green pack. Alright. Good luck. Yeah, thank you for joining Matrix2844. I know, like, it does suck to buy into a pretty expensive pack like I did, the blue packs, and to be a first round exit, but I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you. Your pain is my pain, and I'm glad to share that pain with you, sir. PP Tiger, Crawfather. Is Crawfather going to win the constellation pack? It does look like it is going to be the case. The fates seemed, or the script writers made it look like I had a chance, but ripped that chance right out of my hands. But I'm glad it's going to you, Crawfather. Okay, and let me stop that infernal quacking. But here we go, Crawdaddy. Our last chance to see some rainbows, guys. Last chance to pull some rainbows. No rainbows, not even a freaking rainbow. I guess that's okay. We got a Quaxwell, Baby Shiny, Japanese, and a PSA 10. Okay, guys, so Lechonkers McDuck in last place. Yeah, Lechonkers was on a bit of a run there, but Lechonkers has assumed her rightful place as one of the unlucky ones. Okay, but that is the stream. I don't have any more credits to spend here, guys. So you won't be seeing any ridiculous $1,000 pulls. Insufficient funds, as you guys can see. But I had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. We saw some really, really ridiculously awesome cards. And I hope that chance.live, wherever you are, I hope you enjoyed sponsoring this stream as well. But as far as announcements, I guess just reminders. I will be vending this weekend, so if you guys are in SoCal, just stop by SoCal CardCon and the premiere this weekend to come say hi. And also forgot to say, I mentioned it in the beginning, but now that I have a wider audience, we have a winner take all gold pack. It'll be back to GameStop Power Packs, but Alpaca Guy has graciously offered to pull a lunar pack. And if we do pull a lunar pack that's over 2,500, so let's say we pull like a $5,000 lunar pack, he is willing to split the profits with whoever participates in the winner take all, unless it's like a Grail type Gengar. So if you guys were considering on the fence about joining the pure degeneracy of a gold winner take all, maybe this little addition is enough to push you over that edge. That being said, definitely only participate if you're okay with losing $200, I think is the entry fee. But anyways, had a lot of fun, guys, and I wanted to thank everyone who participated in the stream and also everyone who was in chat. You guys were your usual hugely entertaining selves, and I consider this the highlight of my week, getting to talk to you guys and go on our ridiculous little tangents. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you guys again next week. Good night.